Hi, welcome to All About Experience. I'm Jen Zimnowski, here to talk with you about everything needed to design, develop, and support a digital experience. Today we're talking about technology architecture and software. So far, our series of videos is focused on what is a digital experience and really defining that it's a collection of products and marketing tactics working together to create that relationship between an organization and its users in a digital context. Today, we're shifting to talk about how companies facilitate those connections with users using an ecosystem of data and technology. There is an extraordinary amount of technology underpinning digital experiences, and I think you might be surprised by how much collaboration and orchestration is happening under the hood. In this video, I'm categorizing the technology buckets within an experience architecture. The purpose is to give you a broad sense of the effort and of the resources involved in operationalizing your experience. So let's get started. Starting with foundational elements. All architectures are supported by an infrastructure. This is the system of resources that store and access information. Using the analogy of a house, the infrastructure is materials and the framework that stabilizes the house. It makes it strong, it makes it functional. In technology, you've probably heard terms like cloud, on-premises. These are infrastructure elements. They're basic storage systems that serve up your data and your files to your experience. Next, we consider data. Data is a key ingredient and the connection point between technology and users. Data informs and contextualizes, it drives decisions, it's the backbone. We consider what type of data we need, where and how we collect it, how we house it, where we organize it, and how we use it. It can be stored and managed in a number of different tools: relational databases, data lakes, data warehouses, customer data platforms, customer relationship management systems, and data management platforms. The important thing to remember about data, wherever it's stored, it needs to be organized. Your organization has to come together across business units and share the data that they are individually collecting, and then organize around that collection. Next up is enterprise systems. These tools act as a central nervous system for the business. They are ERP systems, finance systems, CRMs, e-commerce platforms, supply chain management systems, business intelligence tooling. The primary purpose for tools like this is to centralize operations by function. And by centralizing these assets, multiple business units can come in and use that information and tap into those resources in order to streamline their operations, improve collaboration, and make informed decisions. Content and engagement is up next in our digital experience pie. Tools within this category are responsible for enabling the creation, organization, and delivery of content across multiple channels. This is your content management system or CMS, digital asset management systems, your DAM, marketing automation platforms, social media management tools, customer experience platforms, campaign management tools, just to name a few. As an aside, did you know there are over 11,000 solutions in the marketing technology landscape? Scott Brinker, a really respected man in our industry, puts a report out every year, and this number represents nearly 7,000% growth in this space over the last 12 years, which is incredible. Anyway, connecting that technology landscape that we were just talking about to the user interface is an integration layer or delivery mechanism made up of APIs. I relate the API to a waiter at a restaurant. Users make a request for products and services on the front end of the experience. And the API or this waiter, they go back to the kitchen, which is the enterprise, the communication layer, the data layer, and they call that information that has been requested, and then they return it to the interface. When that information is returned, it's sent across multiple channels that the user interacts with in a digital but also physical context. It could be websites, mobile apps, email, SMS, but also the POS system at a physical store, direct mail, billboards. Finally, and what I think of as one of the most important elements of the entire experience is the analytics and reporting technology and operational processes. It is so important to understand how products and tactics are working as part of the overall experience. The first thing to do is identify what you want to achieve and define what your key performance indicators are. And once you have this, you can tag the different parts of your experience and begin to collect and report and then understand how your users are engaging with your experience. This understanding leads to optimization and refinement. Man, oh man, there sure is a lot going on and working together to deliver a digital experience. And every organization uses different technology and data to create an atmosphere that aligns with their brand, target audience, and North Star vision, all with the purpose of driving meaningful engagement across multiple channels. And to close us out, I'd like to share some examples of how different organizations have pulled this technology and data together. They've visualized them as submissions for the Stacky Awards, which are hosted by Chief Martech. They truly show how robust the technology landscape is that manages and supports their digital experiences. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of All About Experience. I'm Jen Zimnowski, creating stronger, more valuable digital relationships.